All right, friends, going to start with this little mini lesson on energy levels. Very important. Make sure we understand this. Can't do much of the work without understanding others. Words to know for this: electron, periodic table, elements, and chemical symbol. If you don't know these four words, please pause and go take a look. So if we look at the periodic table, this is one we'll use on the exam throughout. We're going to focus on the first three rows. These are the rows over here. There are 7 of them. That's an important thing to know. There are 7 rows in the periodic table. Okay. You're like, what about those 2 down the bottom? Well, scientists moved the lanthanide and actinide series up this yellow section. They cut it out and moved it down to the periodic table that we know. They're down here because it was too long to put into books. Why are the number of rows important? We call those rows periods, hence the name periodic table. 7 periods on the periodic table, and each period is a new energy level where we find electrons. Electrons go around the nucleus in the electron cloud. So there are 7 energy levels based upon the 7 rows. Let's take a look at what that means in the first 3 rows with the first 18 elements. Hydrogen, 1 energy level where you find the nucleus. Helium, also 1 energy surrounding the nucleus. Sorry, I should have said surrounding the nucleus here. Lithium, 2 energy levels. Beryllium, 2 energy levels. And from now on, I'm just going to have the nucleus represented by a dot. Over to the right-hand side, boron. I know it's not quite lined up, but for spacing issues, it's got 2. Carbon, 2 rings, 2 energy levels in the cloud. Nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon all have 2 in the second row. In the third row, they all have 3 energy levels. Sodium has 3. Going on, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, and argon all have 3 energy levels. You can see the atoms are actually getting a little bit bigger because actually the energy levels and the electrons are getting further from the nucleus. These are all different diagrams you may see to represent this. The nucleus is in the center, and the energy levels get further and further away from the nucleus. That is where we find the electrons. So if you don't know what an energy level is, hopefully now you do, and how we can find them. There are 7 rings, 7 energy levels, 1 for every row.